What's going on, YouTube? RDAP Dan here, Federal Prison Time. Happy Thursday to everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. This is just a reminder video that there is a contest going on right now. So we'll let everybody take a few minutes to go ahead and join us. If you haven't done so, as always, take this time to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Click on the bell for notifications. Also, don't forget to text the word YouTube to 76626. That'll put you on our text message notification list. So we're going to give you all a few minutes just to join us, and this is just a video reminder of the contest that's going on right now that actually ends tonight at midnight, and we'll be announcing a winner tomorrow for our personal narrative contest. This has a $1,000 value. This is a full-service personal narrative. We will help you prepare your narrative for your pre-sentence interview. This narrative will also be used for sentencing to make sure that you can put all of the proper information into this narrative. Tell the story that needs to be told. Also, make sure that you're showing accountability, taking responsibility. Everything that we want to see go into a narrative to create the best possible outcome. So that's what we're going to be chatting about today a little bit. And we got two people in the room, so we'll give you guys a few more minutes to join us. There is a description in the link of this video. For those of you that do want to enter the contest, remember, there are some rules, there are some regulations of what you need to do, and one of the biggest rules is you need to comment on the video that we did last week. I just posted a link to the destination to that video in the live chat. It's also in the description of the video. So as much as I want you to comment on this video also, you have to click on that link that I just posted in the live chat. You need to go to the video and you need to make sure you're a subscriber of our channel. You need to click on the link. You also need to go to our website. There's a form there that needs to be filled out. You need to be a subscriber on the website, which you should have all of that information. All of that is in the description of the video that I just posted. And it's also, most of it's in the description of this video as well. So again, commenting on this video is great. I love it. Appreciate it. Does the channel a lot of good, but it's not going to help you enter into the contest. Click on that link. Those of you that don't know how important a personal narrative is, maybe your attorney hasn't gone through it with you yet. Maybe they have not really illustrated the level of importance, but a well-organized personal narrative along with your reference letters really can change the potential outcome of what type of sentence you're going to receive versus what you would do if you did absolutely nothing, or if you wrote a narrative that a million other people have written in the past. Most judges have seen the same type of letter over and over and over again, which in our opinion isn't going to generate the response that you're looking for. Holly Melton. Hey Holly, how are you doing? Holly, I'm assuming that you went ahead and put yourself in the running there. What's going on, Chris? Jeff, got my narrative from Jenny a few days ago. I'm very happy with how the narrative turned out. Jeff, I love hearing that. Appreciate it, my man. It's the best news. We love hearing that type of news, and that's why we encourage you guys to give us testimonials, whether it's a video testimonial or an audio testimonial. A lot of people don't know the impact of these letters until they actually put the work in and they understand what goes into this. Everyone thinks, I don't need any help with my narrative. I don't need any help with my reference letters. I'm not an idiot. It's not about how bright you are or how intelligent you are or how well of a writer you are, grammar. This isn't what the letter is about. Your narratives, your reference letters, they make such a massive difference when they're done the right way. And what do I mean by that is the average person that puts time and effort into a narrative or a reference letter usually goes into the direction of exploiting all of their positives. They don't go in as deep as they should on their accountability, identifying victims. I mean, there really is a series. This is the reason why Jenny has created the outline that she's created. There's an audio outline to go with it. It's an electronic document that we send you that you basically fill out a survey of multiple questions. Based on your answers on those questions is how we then go in and start helping you craft your narrative and reference letters. So we do a lot of the work, but it's based on the information that you give us. So the more information you can provide us, the better we're going to be able to direct you and the better we're going to be able to craft your narrative and reference letters. And we love to be able to give back to the community, which is why we are doing a giveaway of again, it's a $1,000 value just for the narrative. So we're going to be doing one lucky person is going to receive this narrative. We're going to announce the winner tomorrow. Hopefully the winner doesn't need the narrative the next day, because you got to make sure you got to give us time to be able to answer the questions. We need to be able to go back and forth with you a little bit. We need to be able to provide you the narrative. You need to be able to give the narrative to your attorney for some feedback, see if anything needs to be taken away or added. So sometimes it may need to go back and forth once or twice. But the more information you provide us with up front, the more likely that you're going to get an end result a lot quicker of what you're going to be satisfied with. James Sanchez, big fan. Thanks for all the info. Absolutely, James. I'm glad you could join us. Thanks for being a subscriber and a loyal fan. I guess that's how we'll call it for now. Holly, I'm great. Thanks. Hope you are well. Yes, I believe that I completed everything to enter. Yeah, guys, if you're not sure what you need to do, again, let me post it right here in the live chat. Here's a link. You need to go to that link, read the description, make sure you comment on the video, make sure you're a subscriber of our channel, make sure there's a link in there that Jenny needs you to fill out. That puts you on the list so we can get all of his information for you. But you got to like the channel, you got to subscribe, you got to also like the video, so you need to leave a comment on that video, and you also need to give a thumbs up on that video. So not this video. I just posted a link in the description. I know that can be confusing for some individuals when they're not paying attention. If you're paying attention, it shouldn't be that difficult. It's been a very long week. We've had a heck of a turnout with being able to work with so many of you, and especially now with the First Step Act. I've actually had 2 emails in the last 2 days from two different individuals, one from a family member, one from the individual directly in prison. These individuals have already received their halfway house time date some time ago, and they just got updates that their halfway house time is increased based on the First Step Act. So we are starting to see some positivity come down the pipe from this First Step Act. So we should see a lot of earlier releases. We should start seeing some additional halfway house time, some additional home confinement. So I'm really looking forward to see how well the First Step Act is going to work on prison reform and getting people back to their families sooner than later. Spelling error, thank you for checking in. Always glad to see you. You've been a long-time viewer, so appreciate it. As our channel grows, slowly but surely, we are like the hare and the tortoise. We are going to win the race, steady and slow. We have some big things that are going to be coming up in September. I'm trying to do some pre-recorded videos for you guys, because I may have to step away for 30 days to go take care of something that's going to benefit all of you and the company immensely. So we're hoping that all is going to go on par. It is going to be requiring me to be gone for a little bit, but it's okay, because it's all for the cause. So if that does happen, any of you that need to get a hold of me, don't worry. Jenny's going to be on call. My phone will be forwarding to her. She'll be able to check all of my emails. So nothing will change. Nothing will slow down. You just may not hear my beautiful voice for about 30 days. Speaking of beautiful voices, I feel like I have a frog in my throat. We just did a nice video yesterday. I filmed it yesterday on RDAP. A lot of you have questions about, I don't have a substance abuse problem. Can I get into RDAP? I mean, just a lot of questions. And I know we've answered them all before. We decided to do an update video to make sure that you guys are all super clear. I'm sorry, that video was done the day before yesterday. Yesterday, we drove back to Coleman, Florida, where I went to federal prison, and we actually drove through the prison compound. We did a lot of video. We did as much as we could without getting into any trouble. Don't know if you're allowed to film there. I really have no idea. We chose to, though. I'm going to be a risk taker. Wanted to show those of you that might be going to Coleman. The complex is not bad looking. It's a beautiful complex. It's a large complex. You know, they have 2 penitentiaries, a medium security prison, a low security prison, and a women's camp. Also, the largest BOP facility in the United States, Coleman Federal Prison. So we drove back up there yesterday. I brought my film crew with me, and we did a little interview up there. We also drove around and filmed as much as we could of the different segments of the prison, just to show you guys, if you might be entertained in going to Coleman Prison, or you think that's where you're going to be designated, and you want some information about it, I think it'd be great for you to be able to see it. Roy Hobbs, what's going on? Super optimism screaming. What are we talking about, Roy? What did I miss? What did I miss? I hope you win too, Roy. James Sanchez, not able to drop a comment on the last live chat video into contest. If you couldn't drop a comment during the live, you definitely could drop the comment when the stream was over. So, James, here's the link right here. Again, If you click on that link, that brings you back to last week's video. You should be able to go comment on it right now with no problem. James Sanchez, I couldn't comment using my phone, but my computer I could. So yeah, right now you guys should be able to leave a comment on that video, no problem, whether you're on your phone or your computer. I know when I'm live streaming, I think it makes it a little harder for you to leave comments during the live stream. But that video is a week old. It's now up as a pre-recorded video. You can definitely go comment on that video. Comment, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget you have to put a thumbs up on that one. Also put a thumbs up on this one. I mean, since you're here, before you leave, put a thumbs up. You have about 6.5 hours left. Midnight tonight, my time. So midnight, midnight East Coast time. I apologize. So you have a little longer than I just said. Midnight East Coast time is when the contest ends. So if anybody comments after that, I appreciate it, but you will not be allowed in. And if you commented more than once, which is fine, it's going to be based on your first comment. We're only going to base it on the first comment. And we're going to try to select this live, so you don't think there's any favoritism, or you just, I don't know, drop the names in a hat or a cup or something and, you know, dump them out. Whatever I catch, that's who the winner is going to be. And the winner, just make sure you followed all of the other rules as well. And if we find out you subscribe twice, or if you use two different names, because we are able to check the IP addresses, if you tried to double dip to increase your chances, then you'll lose. No cheating. Cheating is what got us into this problem to begin with. So that's really all this is. I just wanted to give you guys a reminder. I know I did that video kind of late. I think it was also on a weird day where maybe it was Friday night. Not a lot of people are home Friday. They're all either out with their kids, getting ready for things, or maybe going out to paint the town red before you go to federal prison, which I don't blame you. It was weird driving to federal prison yesterday. I went with my crew. We went up there with 3 other guys that were filming some stuff and doing some audio with me, and it was weird. It was like the drive the first time I went up there. And we went into town. We went and grabbed some lunch, you know, and it just man. You'll never forget, for those of you that are going to go self-surrender, you'll never forget that day of self-surrendering. It will forever be embedded in you. It makes you part of a different type of a club. Not necessarily the best club, but it's very surreal. And there's always going to be a very nostalgic feeling behind that of self-surrendering, that it's so weird. You're forcing yourself to go to prison. It's like, I can't believe I'm driving myself to prison right now. Like, I've somehow justified that I have to go to prison, and I'm going to go do this, and I'm going to drive myself there for however long you're going to be there. I thought I would be there about 3.5 years. That's how long I thought I was going to serve, and I ended up only doing 13 months. But needless to say, I was prepared to do about 3.5, 4 years on my sentence. Christopher Robinson, I know nothing about process at all. All I know is they never took me to jail, and I have to keep going to the DA building every 90 days until they decide what to do with the case. I probably need a little more information than that, Christopher. I'm not really sure what you got going on. Are you still on like pre-trial? You haven't been indicted? You've been indicted? Feel free to give me a call. There should be a link in the description of this video. Let me check. If those of you that need to book a consultation to see what types of programs you may qualify for, book a consultation. It is there. Here, I'll even be super generous and make it easy for you. No, dang it. Put it in the live chat as well. So here you go. For anybody that wants to book an hour consultation with yours truly, RDAP Dan, there's the link. That link is also in the description of the video. That link should be in the description of just about every video. You could be looking for various different services, anything from shortening your sentence, getting extensions on your self-surrender. Maybe you're looking for potentially additional halfway house. JM Crow. Thank you, JM Crow. Jenny is awesome. Jenny is awesome. Jenny does a lot of work. She's learned so much in the last few years that she's been here with me that she's really become irreplaceable to the point where she's become a driving force for why we do as good as we do. She really puts her heart and soul into these letters. She was on the phone with me today about 5 or 6 different times on a narrative that she was working on, that the client that we were helping was just having some struggles in putting in the right information. And she was really, really working as hard as she could and working her magic to to create the best possible narrative with what she was given to work with without fabricating anything. It'd be so easy if we could just go fabricate and say what we want to say, but then it's not your story, it's not your letter, and it's basically a fraudulent letter at that point. And nobody wants to get into any trouble for a fraudulent letter. Tamara McCullough, what's going on, Tamara? Just had a nice conference call with Tamara and Tom Root, trying to do some stuff for her son. Christopher, I'll be in contact. Don't want to put info out here. No problem, Christopher. Feel free, man. I posted the link here one more time in case you didn't see it. Here's a link to book a consultation with me if you want to book a consultation. It gives you an hour. We can go over everything you need, and you'll get a lot of value out of that hour. And then if you decide you want to hire us from there, the consultation fee would get added. The fee for the consultation would just be included into or subtracted from the fee that you'd pay to hire us. So no harm, no foul. Spelling error. You're doing great stuff, Dan. Truly hope this helps someone. Never give up helping people. Much respect. People helping people. Communities method. That's what we say, right? Spelling. That's been a cool motto that we've had for some time now, and it's a beautiful phrase. That's from Lion King, in case you don't know. Kuna Matata. So guys, you got a few hours left. We're going to be announcing the winner tomorrow at noon on a Friday. And I'm looking forward to announcing the winner. I hope somebody that really needs it. I hope I don't see the winner and then I get their PSR and it says like net worth like $3 million. I hope whoever wins this truly, truly needs it. And if you're super wealthy or you're more wealthy than the average person and you win this personal narrative, you should pay for yours and donate this to somebody that needs it. We're doing this to try to help those that are maybe on the side of struggling, that can't necessarily come up with $1,000 for a narrative or $3,000 to $5,000 for the full services. So if you're in that situation where you can definitely afford it, don't take that from somebody else. Let somebody else get that advantage that needs it. It's just like the high-end paying prison jobs. There's only so many prison jobs in prison that pay decent. When I say decent, we're talking maybe $100 a month. So nothing crazy. But for somebody that has no commissary and has no support from the outside, that's their only source of income. So when somebody goes into prison that's got everything they already need coming in from the outside and they go after the high paying job, it's kind of a dick move. Just saying. Don't be that guy or don't be that woman. Save the things for people that need them and use your resources if you're more fortunate than the average person to take advantage of the resources with your wallet. No free handouts for those people. Spelling error. You're doing great. Okay, I already read that comment. All right, that's all I got, guys. Again, let me give you the link one more time for those of you. It's in the description of this video, so if you're watching this after the fact, if you want to have an opportunity to enter the contest, and again, in case you just joined us, the contest is for a free narrative service, full service, $1,000 value. You're going to get, Jenny's going to do the same thing for you as if you're one of our clients that paid us $5,000. You're going to get the same exact value. Noon Eastern time. Correct, Holly. Thank you for clarifying. Noon Eastern time. So let me give this to, who is this for? There's the link one more time. That's the link for the video that you need to be a subscriber of my channel. You need to comment on that video that is posted in the link. You also need to leave a thumbs up on that video, and you need to follow the directions and do what it says in those directions. There's outline here. You know what? Let's go ahead and post the directions in here for you guys. Rules. Here you go. Nothing but love. Oh, won't let me type it. 324. Here, let's get rid of this. There we go. Okay. Rules. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Rule number 1. Number 2. And it jumbled it all together. I apologize. Number 2, like the video, leave a comment in the comment section. And number 4, fill out the submission form that is also right there on that live link. So you got to fill out the submission form as well. So if you're not sure if you've done it, Go fill one out. If you fill out 2 submission forms, you're not going to automatically be disqualified. Now, if you fill out 2 submission forms with 2 different names, like if you have 2 different YouTube usernames and the IP address links up, because we are going to check the IP addresses to make sure that somebody didn't try to double up. Hopefully we have an honest community that believes in the values of community's method and people helping people and not trying to cheat to get something. We want to be able to help everybody that needs help, and unfortunately, we're in business just like everybody else, but from time to time we are going to give back a little bit, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing tomorrow at noon Eastern time. All right, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, give me a text. All my information's on the screen. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Don't forget to text the word YouTube to 76626. Put you on our text messaging notification system, and good luck tomorrow to whoever's going to win. We're going to have to get like a drum roll. Maybe we'll really try to hype this up for tomorrow. Put the names in a hat or a cup, like I said, and I'm going to try to make it as fair as possible. I don't want you guys to think we've already predetermined who the winner is. This is not just a ploy to get more likes and views and subscribers. You notice how I said just. Definitely is a ploy to get more subscribers and more likes and more views, 100%. But what's wrong with that? And for those of you that don't win, hey man, we'll do this again soon. We might do this once a month at least. We were going to try to do it every week, but Jenny said I'm going to have to hire her another writer if I do this every week. So for now, we're probably going to go with once a month, and we will make sure that we constantly do something is very cool every month to show appreciation to those of you that have really stuck it out with us. So best of luck to the winner tomorrow. I hope you all win at some point. I'm RDAP Dan, Federal Prison Time Consulting, people helping people, community's method, one day at a time. You guys all have an absolute amazing afternoon. Peace.